When it comes to getting views on YouTube, getting subscribers on YouTube, your thumbnail is very important. It's one of the things that can either break your channel or make your channel. You need to have a good thumbnail for people to be able to click on your video, or even for your video to get suggested on other people's page. You need to make sure your thumbnail is bright enough so when your video is being suggested by YouTube, people can click on them. So I'll be showing you guys how I custom make my thumbnail on YouTube, everything I do, the processes. So let's get into the video. Hey Stella stars, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. In this video I will be showing you guys how I custom make my thumbnail on YouTube, from the editing to how I even make it proper on Canva. So before I start making my thumbnail, the first thing I do is I take a lot of pictures. So take lots of pictures that can show my expression to make people want to click on the video. In my head I already know what I want to film. I know where I want to place my text. So that is one thing you should do if you want to take a thumbnail. Taking thumbnail picture is the first thing I do in my filming process. These are all the things you should put into consideration before taking your thumbnail picture. I will have to switch to my computer to talk to you guys. So guys, I just switched over to my computer now, and I'm using my computer to film because, as I said, I'll be showing you guys with my phone. I'll be showing you everything I'll be doing here in this thumbnail video. So let's just get started. Let me record my screen. So I'm going to put the screen here so you guys can see what I'm doing. So now the screen is on, is recording, and what I do is, as you can see, I took a whole lot of pictures. Before I take my thumbnail picture, I take a lot of pictures and I choose from the list any good one that I think is suitable for the video. So far I already chose the ones I want to use and they are in my favorites, and these are the ones I'll be using. So out of these 4, I still need to choose one, and maybe I'm going to go with this one. So let's say we're editing this one. So what I use to edit my thumbnail picture is Facetune and Lightroom. I'll go to Facetune and I go here and I click open photo, and from the favorites I'm able to take the one I want, which is this one. Please, that's the one my sister says she likes. So I'll take this, and what I do here is I just clean all the whites. Anything that is white in the photo, I like to clean it to make it more white. So that is what I'm doing. You can even zoom it to make it more visible and easy for you to do, but sometimes I don't zoom it, I don't have that time. So yeah, we're just cleaning everything that is white. Even my floor, you can see it's cream, it's not white. I like to make it white, everything. With this, your thumbnail picture is going to look brighter. If you mistakenly click somewhere that is not white and you now make it white, you can just go in with the eraser and erase all those spots or those parts that you erased by mistake. And with that being done, we're going to go into the next thing I do. I like to save it. So when I'm done with it, the next tool I use is the smooth. I just like to smooth my face a little. As you can see here, I really don't need to do much, but I like to smooth it a little bit. You don't want to go overboard with this so you don't look like a doll baby. To blur the background, I'll go to blur and I'll just blur the background like this. I'll blur everything except myself. And use the eraser to erase those parts that you mistakenly blurred that you weren't supposed to. For instance, yourself, your hands. So you don't want them to be blurred, so erase it with the eraser and you save it. And this is good. If you still want to blur it more, the same thing, you save it, you go back, you take it from the camera roll and you blur again. It's going to make it even more blur. So yeah, this is how it's looking. It's looking good. And with all this being done, we're going to save it to the phone and go to the next process, which is Lightroom. So on Lightroom, I'll just take from my camera roll, I'll take the last picture we edited. I have a preset and all those presets are here. I have camera, new preset, correct, new preset, YouTube 1000, YouTube preset, brighter. I have lots of presets. I have all of them already made. You can make your preset too, but since I want to show you guys how I custom make my thumbnail for YouTube, I'll just start afresh. You go and increase the exposure. Remember, your thumbnail picture is supposed to be very bright. You increase the texture, the contrast, the highlight, the shadow, you take it down a little bit. The whites, you increase. The black, you take it down so everything that is black can pop. So if you're okay with this, you move to the next step, which is the color. You can add some temperature if you please. If you don't, you can leave it, but I added a little +3 tint. I don't really add tint on my thumbnail. Vibrance, you can add a little vibrance. I added +5. Saturation, if you care, you can add maybe 1, but I don't need it. I don't need saturation. Okay, I added +1. 1 is okay. Then let's go to effect. You can maybe increase the texture to 17, or let's say 10. Let's make the clarity, let's make it 6 or 17 is fine. Like, literally just play with it, okay? Whatever that pleases you, whatever you like, that's what this whole thing is all about. And we're going into details. We'll sharpen it a little bit. And here we have details. You want to increase your details maybe to 36. You know, noise reduction, everything. If you want to, you can touch that, but I don't use all that in my video. So this is what I use for now. You can see our thumbnail is looking good and bright enough, but you can always go in to increase the exposure to make it brighter. I increased it now to 0.63. This is good for me. If you want to add contrast, you can make it to +6. And the whites, you can increase your whites to 20, +20, and the black, we have it on 16. You can make it 19. So this is it. The thumbnail is already looking popping. It's looking good, okay? So once I finish with this, I save it. It's successfully saved to all my photos. So I'll go there, take it, and export it, okay? And then I'll export it to my computer, and I'll show you guys what I do with it on my computer using Canva. Once I'm done editing on my phone, I export it to my computer, and now I'll go to Canva, and this is how the Canva webpage looks like. And I'll just click on this here, and it will bring out YouTube thumbnail. I'm going to edit my thumbnail proper here on Canva. So Canva is where I make my custom YouTube thumbnail. So I'm going to make it here. Once you all click on YouTube thumbnail, it automatically brings out the size. Everything you need to make your thumbnail is here on Canva, and I'll show you how I do that. So once I come here, I come to uploads. This is how I get those pictures on my computer that I already saved that I want to use to make my thumbnail picture, and this is it here on my desktop. I'll just export it to my computer, and here we have it. So here I just tend to zoom to fit the screen and make sure those places I really want to show are showing. So this is what I want. This is how I want it. So for text, Boya font, what I'll show you guys. Boya Liber extra bold. That's what I use for my text, and I'll go in and write whatever I want to write. So this YouTube logo is here, and I like to keep it by the side. Sometimes I keep it here too, but for this video I'll be keeping it here. And here I like to put backgrounds because on Canva they don't have outline. So usually I would have loved to write in white text and maybe outline it to be black so it pops out more, but you don't have that on Canva. So because of that, I usually put background on my text, and I'll send it back. Same thing, and here, and I'll just make sure it's in the middle. So guys, this is it. Whatever you want to add is on Canva. Whatever you want to add to your photo, if you want to add arrow, you want to add anything, it's here on Canva. Everything is on Canva, okay? So this is it. This is literally everything I do for my YouTube thumbnail. This is how you custom make your thumbnail on YouTube. It's very easy. With this, I am done with my editing. I'm done making my thumbnail. It's very easy and simple. So one of the things that you guys should know when making your thumbnail is you want it to be very bright, and you want it to be very uniform so your thumbnail doesn't look scattered and all over the place. So I'm just going to rush everything up in little steps. I take lots of pictures before filming a YouTube video. I take pictures with different facial expression, having my thumbnail in mind. Once I'm done with that, I choose the best from numerous pictures, and when I finish with that, I take it to Facetune. I edit it, whiten the background, smoothing the face a little bit, add some little touch like blurring the background, and I'm done. I export it back to my phone and take it to Lightroom, where I add my color, brightening, and make everything fine by creating a preset. So I have lots of presets I use for my thumbnail pictures. This makes my thumbnail have a particular theme. So I hope this video was very helpful for you guys. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button, leave your comments down below. Until I see you in my next one, bye for now.